So on this job, we're actually installing a Zoeller M98. This is a 1/2 horsepower pump with an 1.5 inch discharge. We're going to switch to 2 inch in case in the future he does need to go to even a larger pump. But this is the 1.5 inch discharge, sets up the same way as the M53. Pump about 80 gallons a minute on a 5-foot head. That's how high we're lifting. But we're also pushing about 130 feet, so probably about 70 gallons a minute, which is pretty fast. One thing that we do need to do on this one is we need to drill a vent hole between the pump and the check valve, which we'll put the check valve on when we install the pump. So let's go on back there and set it up. So we set the sump pump down into the pit. The next thing that we've got to do is we've got to drill a 2-inch discharge for the discharge pipe, and we're just going to use the hole saw, and we're just going to cut a hole right down through here, right at the top. So we cut a hole right down through there for the discharge. Now we're going to plumb the sump pump. Now we're going to plumb the sump pump up and out through this discharge. Next we're going to go ahead and drill the vent hole. The little vent hole right there will keep this from ever getting airlocked. So a good amount of glue here on the end. Then our 90. Just push and hold that on there. Good and tight. Next, we'll put some more glue around the riser itself. Good amount. Then we're going to push and hold. So there's our pump down in the pit. Remember, this is a Zoeller M98. Looks just like an M53, but it's a lot more powerful. And our discharge comes out. Now we're going to switch to 2-inch pipe. We're going to use a no-hub adapter. This is an 1.5 inch to 2-inch no-hub adapter. Just slides in place. There's your coupling. And then at the end of this piece, we're going to put a check. So we've got our 1.5 to 2-inch adapter. Tighten those up nice and snug. So now we're ready for our check valve. You can see out here we'll set the check valve. That just keeps the water from coming back down the line. Runs down, you know, the pump's gonna lift it up and send it out all the way out to the street. Now we're going to drill a 4-inch hole for the other downspout to come into the sump pit. So this inlet is coming from the house, bringing the roof water back. This inlet is coming from the driveway and garage. All that comes down into the sump pit. Sump pump lifts it up, and of course it's going to plumb it, push it all the way out to the street. So you can see we brought our 4-inch corrugated solid pipe into the sump pit. It's coming underneath of the discharge, and this line runs all the way up. You can see Paul up there. We're going to cut it off there. There'll be a T right there to hook up the downspouts, and all of that water is coming back down here to the sump pit. This is the lowest point. Remember, we're also hooking up another line right here that comes from the driveway. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.